Our MSc Chemistry program is designed to ignite your passion for discovery and innovation.
We have a specialization in analytical chemistry where students can explore various spectroscopic and instrumentation techniques with hands-on experience. The syllabus is industrially oriented. The students can get more opportunities in industries and academia as the demand for analytical chemists is more.
In Department of Chemistry, based on students' interest, we help them in getting internship at academic institutions and industries. I'm happy to share that we achieved 100% placement with our first batch of MSc Chemistry students.
I'm Ragnan Sally, business scholar from Department of Chemistry in the VIT University. I'm currently working on the synthesis of peptides and its therapeutical applications.
I'm Kevin Varma, research scholar from VIT University, currently working on organic synthesis and its antimicrobial properties.
My research area is thermonuclear chemistry for 4D-printing application. VIT supporting fellowship for research and Raman Research Award for publication purpose.
In the entire Andhra Pradesh, this is the only place we get the computational chemistry course in the VIT University Amaravati, in which we use the different types of softwares for the quantum simulations of molecules and molecular dynamics, and as well as the molecular stimulations and everything, which were related to the deep chemistry, where what actual chemistry is going to happen in the molecules and as well as the atoms, electrons, everything.
I welcome you all to this VIT AP MSc Chemistry program. We have 4 semester here. In the first year, there is a 2 semester, we have the physical, organic and inorganic chemistry along with the quantum chemistry paper. We have labs as well in the first year. In the second year, that is the 3rd and the 4th semester, the 3rd semester have 2 specializations, that is the analytical and the pharmaceutical, along with the general chemistry paper. In the 4th semester, we are supposed to go to the internship either in the industrial as prospect or in the academics prospect. We have very lively campus here and a very experienced and talented faculty members. Getting a degree from this reputed university will be always a landmark in your life.
Join us in unraveling the mysteries of molecular world.
Hello, this is Professor Srinivas, Dean School of Advanced Sciences, VIT University. The School of Advanced Sciences is established in the year 2017 at VIT University. We have about 105 faculty members.
The School of Advanced Sciences at VIT University hosts a range of advanced scientific instruments such as scanning electron microscope, differential scanning, calorimetry, thermal gravimetric analysis, UV visible and FT spectrometers, digital cyclic voltammeters, and many such instruments.
we are here to celebrate National Science Day 2025 organized by the School of Advanced Sciences, VIT University. Our chief guest, Sri M. Jagadish, Chief Technology Officer, Amara Raja Advanced Cell Technologies. Dr. S.P. Kotareddy, Vice Chancellor, VIT University. Dr. Jagadish Srimudigandi, Registrar, VIT University. Dr. Srinivas, Dean School of Advanced Sciences. Dr. M.V. Rajnikant, Associate Dean School of Advanced Sciences. Dr. Ilar Ramakant, Convener, National Science Day 2025. Respected dignitaries of the dais, deans, directors, head of the departments, faculty members, external participants, research scholars and my dear students. We, Dr. Sandhya Sadanandan and Dr. Dwarshala Adilakshmi, Assistant Professors, School of Advanced Sciences, take this privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural session of National Science Day 2025. National Science Day is celebrated each year in India on February 28 to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman. National Science Day aims to promote scientific awareness, foster a scientific temper, and recognize the contributions of scientists to the nation's progress. It serves as a reminder of the crucial role science plays in shaping the future of a nation and underscores the importance of scientific research and innovation in addressing global challenges. The theme for National Science Day 2025, Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for Vikasit Bharat, is a power call to action. It highlights the critical role of youth in shaping India's scientific and technological advancements, paving the way for a self-reliant and globally competitive nation. Through education, research and collaboration, we aim to inspire the next generation of scientists and innovators who will lead India into a brighter and technologically advanced future. Once again, thank you for joining us today, and we hope you all will enjoy the Science Fiesta. To start the session now, I request Dr. S. Srinivas, Dean, School of Advanced Sciences, to welcome the gathering.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Kotareddy sir, Registrar of the University, Professor Mugyalti Jagadish, Chief Guest of today's function, Sri M. Jagadish, Chief Technology Officer, Amaraja Advanced Cell Technologies Private Limited, Director, Innovation and Incubation Center, Professor Amit Chavan, Deputy Director, IIEC, Sudhaidasan, Associate Dean of the School, Professor Rajnikant, Convener of NSD, Dr. Ramakantila, Dr. P. Vasudeva Rao and Dr. Ebenezer, lead scientists from Amaraja Advanced Cell Technologies Private Limited, deans of the schools, directors, head of the departments, colleagues and participants. Good morning to all. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for joining this National Science Day event. It is an honor to stand before you today to celebrate National Science Day, a day dedicated to the spirit of scientific inquiry, innovation and discovery. Every year on February 28th, we commemorate the remarkable contribution of Sir C.V. Raman, who discovered the Raman effect, earning him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. His groundbreaking research not only revolutionized the field of optics but also placed India on the global scientific map. Science is not just about laboratories and equations, it is the foundation of modern civilization. From the mobile phones in our hand to the medicines that save lives, from space exploration to artificial intelligence, science influences every aspect of our daily existence. Scientific achievements have enabled us to tackle global challenges such as climate change, pandemics and food security. India has a rich history of scientific excellence, from Aryabhatta's contribution to mathematics and astronomy to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's role in space and missile technology. Our country has made significant progress in science and technology. Today, India is a leader in space research as demonstrated by ISRO's Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan missions, and is making strides in fields like biotechnology, renewable energy and artificial intelligence. As students, you are the future scientists, engineers and innovators. Science is not just about memorizing facts, it is about asking questions, seeking answers and thinking critically. The world needs young minds who are curious, innovative and dedicated to making a difference. So let us take inspiration from the great scientists and work towards a better future through research and technology. I am very happy to say that our School of Advanced Sciences is conducting this event. Over the last 7 years, many events such as faculty development programs, seminars, national and international workshops, symposiums, national and international conferences have been conducted by every school of our university to serve society by sharing knowledge and expertise with the teaching and scientific communities. I understand that a total of 325 participants registered for this event. Participants will be taking part in several events such as science exhibition, poster presentation, debate competition, quiz competition, sketch your thoughts, dictionary, mathematics, 10 discoveries that shaped the world and so on. As a part of the book fair, a few bookstores have come forward to participate. Most importantly, the words from our Vice Chancellor, Registrar and Chief Guest will definitely inspire you. After the inaugural session, a few more experts will interact with you. I hope this event enlightens the participants, enables them to understand some developments in science, and helps them improve their skills. I bid a very warm welcome on behalf of the university and my personal behalf to all the renowned speakers, industrial experts and participants who took out their valuable time and joined us today to participate in the National Science Day activity. We are honored to have you all with us. We feel delighted to welcome you all. With these few words, thank you and happy National Science Day.
And reach to our full potential. Now may I request Dr. Jagadish Srimudivandi, Registrar, VIT at the University, to address the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries off the dais, faculty, staff and students, a very good morning to all of you. Today we have gathered to celebrate National Science Day which started in our country in 1986, commemorating the invention of Raman spectroscopy on 28th February 1928, and the achievements of the Indians. The first Nobel laureate from India was Sir C.V. Raman. And to commemorate that, the National Science Day is celebrated to enhance the spirit of science in the country. We are very thankful to the chief guest, Sri M. Jagadish Garu, Chief Technology Officer, Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies, for accepting the invitation and then coming over to grace this occasion. And also the eminent scientists from Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies, Dr. Ebenezer and Dr. Vasudev Rao Garu, for also gracing the occasion. They will be enlightening the young minds. We have students gathered from our institution as well as from the schools and then colleges. This day is actually to ignite that spirit of scientific innovation. And if you see, just as an example, in 20th century we had electricity. That was an electric age. All the inventions and then the entire mobility as well as the life has transformed a great deal by the invention of the electricity and then the applications. The electricity, probably the principles were defined much before, but the applications have come about in 20th century, and that age, that total era can be called as an electric age. In 21st century, we see that apart from being just an electric age, there is something called a wireless age we have ran into. So many of the devices, so many of our applications, all are on mobility. So, if you had energy which was generated and then held, stored in certain place, much of our new applications, the new generation and then the technologies that are coming seek mobility. Because previously, you imagine you had a telephone machine which was wired, and then you had to go to a PCO booth and then make a telephone call. But somebody felt that I have to speak something on a move. I had an emergency. Probably that triggered some sort of an innovation, and then that landed us into a wireless age where the principle was defined much long ago. The principles of wireless that came long ago by Marconi found more applications because somebody felt that this has to be applied to our day-to-day lives, and then the wireless age has come about, and then we see a lot of mobility. Now, if your mobility is there, definitely it's still an electric machine or an electronic gadget which requires power, energy is required to run that, and then naturally the batteries or the research that has to undergo a great deal of change to cater to the needs of this mobility of the new generation. Maybe we don't know what sort of an age we will land in the future, but this is a process of scientific temperament where humans conduct scientific experiments for solving some problems. And that principles could be very age-old. Like for example, you see whatever was the Bernoulli's principle, which was in 1700s, it came about to the Wright brothers in almost the 20th century, beginning of the 20th century, applying the principles of Bernoulli and then trying to do a flight. Probably people in that times would have thought that these fellows are like mad. They are trying to do something like how can somebody fly, or how can we take off of the earth. But now you see this is a mode of transport for many of the people. The mobility has increased. So naturally the principles may be a crazy idea, but when coupled with the human spirit will make things happen. So I am definitely sure about this fact that today, with all the eminent people who will be interacting with you in this session and post, the young minds over here will get ignited about the scientific achievements that our ancestors have made, and then how we should also follow in their footsteps and then continue that scientific temperament. So this year, for the young people who have gathered here, the theme of the National Science Day, like every year since 1986, they have a theme, and then the government conducts certain, the Indian government conducts various activities across the country. So this year's theme is empowering Indian youth for global leadership in science and innovation for VIT Bharat. So as we are going to become a developed nation, the path for that is definitely innovation, and then naturally science has brought about change in our life, and science is what will improve our life also and then take us to the developed nation. So with this spirit, I think all the young people who have gathered here will take good advantage of this occasion and then get inspired by the eminent speakers who will be following us. Apart from this, to apprise the young people who have gathered from various schools and colleges and also our guests over here, we have started VIT AP University in 2017 with 600 students, and in these 7.5 years now, we have grown to 17,000 plus students and then 700 plus faculty and then staff. And we are growing very rapidly, so one of the fastest growing university in the country. And apart from that, we also have got many feathers in our cap. VIT innovation, academics, research. We are making great strides thanks to the dedicated faculty and then staff that we have here. So with this input, we would be very much eager to collaborate with Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies also, and then maybe some young minds over here can trigger a great flurry of research activity in this direction, and then help advancement of science and improvement of life. So with this thought, I wish all the people gathered over here an inspiring day, all the young minds, and then you take the best benefit of it, and then let us take forward the spirit of innovation further. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Jagadish. Now may I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Kotareddy, VIT AP University, to speak a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Chief Guest, respected Shri M. Jagadish, Chief Technology Officer, Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies Private Limited, distinguished guests from Amar Raja Cell Technologies, Registrar Dr. Jagadish Chandra Mudiganti, Dean SAS Dr. Srinivas, Associate Dean Dr. M. Venkata Rajnikant, Convener Dr. Ramakant Illa, distinguished guests Sri B. Nagarjuna Garu, Director our TBIF, then Sri C. Pawan Kumar Garu, Senior Vice President, Regional Head HDFC Andhra Pradesh, other distinguished guests, deans, directors, HODs, delegates, faculty and staff members, research scholars and their students. I am very delighted to welcome you all to this National Science Day celebrations at VIT AP University, organized by the School of Advanced Sciences. My hearty congratulations to the School of Advanced Sciences to organize this National Science Day celebrations. The goal of the National Science Day is to inspire and motivate students to pursue their career in science. And the theme for the National Science Day 2025 is Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for VIT Bharat. In 2024, the theme was the indigenous technologies for VIT Bharat. Why I brought last year's theme also? Because in both the themes, this year as well as last year, the theme is one word is common, that is actually the VIT Bharat, that is common. The government, the present, the central government is aiming, already it was mentioned in many occasions that by 2047, India should be transformed from developing country to developed country. Now that actually is the vision of the government, and the entire country is looking forward for transforming from developing to developed country. The theme reflects on our India's growing global significance and international visibility. By transforming developing to developed country, it's not easy task. It's there are many areas that India has to concentrate, and then only the India will become developed country by 2047. If you see the various areas, how the India is progressing, one of the areas is the economy of the country. Now, right now at present, India is the 5th largest economy in the world with USD 4.27 trillion GDP in 2025. This year actually, last year it was 3.5, now it has gone to 4.27 trillion. And by 27-28, India's GDP will cross 5 trillion, maybe it may become 6 trillion. And then above us, there are 4, like USA is there, China is there, Japan and Germany. And by 2047, India's GDP will become 30 trillion. That's what actually the plan of the government. And then if it becomes 30 trillion, then India probably will be in the 3rd position, 3rd in the entire country. But actually, to be in top, now actually we have to aim for top position. But anyway, we need to do a lot of work on many areas. And then, if you remember, most of you heard our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir, talks about the importance of the education in the transforming India from developing country to developed country. Particularly, he talks about the GER, gross enrollment ratio. At present in India, it is just 28%. But all the developed countries, if you take GER, it's above 50%. But to make India a developed country, the gross enrollment ratio of India should become more than 50%. Actually, the government again gave one more target. By 2035, the gross enrollment ratio should go beyond 50%. That's what actually the target of the government. To make it possible, the new education policy has been introduced, that is NEP 2020. If it is implemented effectively, definitely the gross enrollment ratio will go beyond 50% by 2035. And another thing is, in the NEP 2020, it was mentioned that India needs the large universities because of the population, that many students have to get the opportunity for the higher education. That means we need large universities. Our chancellors, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir, already thought this and then said that VIT will have the large number of students. Now we all know that in all the campuses put together, we crossed more than 1 lakh students. In all IITs put together, all NITs, IITs put together also, they are not 1 lakh students. But alone VIT is having more than 1 lakh students. So we want actually the achievement of VIT. If you see, take VIT AP, it's more than 17,000 students, and Vellore 44,000, Chennai 22,000, Bhopal 17,000, and Bangalore also the new campus is coming up, and in Mauritius also new international campus is starting. That means he wanted the large number of students studying in VIT group of institutions. That's what his aim, and then he's further increasing the strength. This is helping the country. Basically, the youngsters will get opportunity for the higher education. Okay, that's what actually is aim. Then other areas like, of course, the education, the academics, everything have to be strengthened. Okay, then and the students also should have flexibility in learning. That's what actually NEP 2020 is giving a lot of flexibility. At VIT AP University also, you have a lot of flexibility in choosing your electives, minors and majors. That's what actually we are providing great opportunity for the students. Apart from that, the success of education institution depends on the research and innovation. And then if you see the entire world, then how the publications, scientific publications are happening, then see, we need to improve in those areas also, like scientific publications. Today, being Science Day, I thought I should talk a little bit about scientific publications scenario in India. Then what is the role of education institutions? Right now, if you take it by, I have data of 2020, the China published 7,44,000 papers in scientific journals like Scopus and journals, and the United States 6,24,000, and UK 1,98,000, and India 1,91,000. Actually, we are at the 4th position. That means to become number 1, we need to do a lot of work. You see, the China 7,44,000, we are around 2 lakhs. That means it's almost more than 2.5 times, 3.3 times we have to increase our publications. Then only we will be able to reach to China. And the same way, we need to publish more than 3 times to cross the United States. Therefore, it is there is a big role of the universities to take up this challenge. We need to publish more and more papers. That means more of research should happen in the universities. Then only we will be able to get good publications. Then at VIT AP University, we are trying our best. If you see VIT Vellore is number 1 in the country for the publications in Scopus Index journals. All of you are getting the communication every month. VIT is above all IITs and NITs in the country for Scopus Index journal publications. It's a big achievement of VIT. And VIT AP also. VIT AP University is a new university, you all know that. Then we are also following the footsteps of our parent campus. We are also trying our best. Then since inception, our faculty members, research scholars and students published more than 3,800 papers in Scopus Index journals. As emerging university, again we are doing the best in the country. As new university, we are doing the best in the country in the publications in Scopus Index journals. And every year the numbers are increasing. If you see, in 2024, our publications were 1,300. And in 2025, that is calendar year I am talking. In 2025, our target is what number of papers we should publish. Last year, 2024, 1,300. Now this year, any guess? 3,000. And okay, many of you know that I have been talking about this in many of the occasions. Like we should publish 2,000 papers in 2025, and it is possible. Okay, now people may say that last year only 1,300, how come 700 papers will increase? Now it is possible, the efforts are towards publications, particularly in, I am very confident that the School of Advanced Sciences will enhance their publications, where they will make up more number of papers. A lot of research is happening in School of Advanced Sciences. We are actually added many the equipment also for the School of Advanced Sciences, and also the School of Advanced Sciences is getting the highest funding from the government agencies. A big round of applause for School of Advanced Sciences. If you see the numbers last year, then we got more than 2.5 crores in School of Advanced Sciences, and this year already they got around 35 lakhs in recent funding. But then like this, we are expecting more and more funding in the School of Advanced Sciences. Of course, not only in School of Advanced Sciences, all schools should get more funding and then do the state-of-the-art research and then get more publications. I am confident that we will be able to achieve this target of 2,000 publications in 2025. And other area is like the innovation side. Again, I am comparing with the India with the world, like how we are doing in patent publications. Again, I have 2021 data. In that, China filed 15,85,000 patents, and US filed 5,91,000 patents. Japan filed 2,89,000 patents. South Korea 2,37,000. But whereas India only 61,000 patents. Now the gap is too large when we compare with the China and other countries. The gap is too large. We need to work very hard on this patent publications. Government of India has taken certain steps to enhance the patent publications. I am sure that these patent publications will go up. At VIT AP University, we are being extremely good in patent publications. We published 561 patents since inception 2017. We are number 1 in the country under emerging state private universities in patent publications. It's a great achievement of all faculty members, research scholars and students. Then another area where the universities have to focus is industry-institute collaborations. That means actually if you have more and more industry-institute collaborations, definitely that will help in making India from developing country to developed country. Why I am saying this, in 2024, 2 countries I visited. One is the USA, where I went to the Stanford University. There I saw some of the labs developed by the industries that was not funded by Stanford University, that was completely built or established by the industries. One of the labs I saw, they gave the latest, the state-of-the-art equipment to the university, and the professors conduct research there with their research scholars, and the outcome of that research is being given to the industries. That means the prototype development happens in the university, and the product development or product manufacturing will happen in the industry. That's what is happening in the developed country. It is a classic example of the Stanford University. You can see so many centers have been established by the prominent industries in USA, and the industries are getting benefited, and at the same time university also is getting benefited, because the university get more and more funding and more opportunities for research for the faculty members and the scholars and students. Then win-win situation. But the same trend has to happen in India. Then only we will have that kind of results in India. Then another country I visited is Singapore. The Singapore also is following the USA, how they are doing in USA. The same thing like NUS I visited, National University of Singapore. There also the centers are created by, or the research centers are developed by the industries, and adjacent to that there is innovation center, adjacent to that there is an incubation center. Like this, one after the other they establish. Like every center, every research center is having the incubation center also, and startups ecosystem is very well working there, and because of that again it is growing very fast. The Singapore, the small country, and then like this in India also, we need to have the great collaboration between industry and university. And in this context, on this occasion I want to tell you, we have signed more than 150 MOUs with various prominent industries, and one of them is with Amara Batteries. On this occasion I would like to thank Sri M. Jagdish Garu for instrumental in signing MOU. Because of him we signed MOU with Amara Cell Technologies. And I wanted to inform you that we are establishing the centers in collaboration with the industries, and as of now we have 7 centers, then AI and robotics, then cyber security, then IoT, blockchain, then we have the cloud and data science, then we have the chip to design and prosthetic leg manufacturing, etc. These are all various centers, 7 centers supported by various industries. Now actually we are starting the research center in the cell technologies, and definitely I am confident that Amara Batteries will collaborate with us in this new center which we are going to create. Then actually our faculty members are working very closely with the scientists of Amara Batteries. Surely we will take it forward. Then with all these efforts, VIT AP University ranked number 1 under the emerging state private universities in Outlook ranking in 2022, 2023 and 2024. 3 consecutive years we are number 1 in the country under emerging state private university. This is one of the biggest achievements of all our faculty members, research scholars and the staff members. Okay, then I would like to express, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our management, visionary leadership, Honorable Chancellor Dr. U. Vishwanathan sir, our Vice President Sri Shankar Vishwanathan sir, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan sir and Dr. G. V. Selvam sir for their constant support and guidance to make VIT AP as number 1 under emerging state private universities. And before I conclude, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies Private Limited, and their team is here, and particularly Dr. M. Jagdish, the CTO, and then Dr. Ebenezer, then lead scientist, and Dr. Vasudeva Rao. A big round of applause for Amar Raja Batteries delegation here. And I would like to thank the HDFC Bank. We are going to sign a few MOUs today, and I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Sri Pawan Kumar Garu, Senior VP and Regional Head HDFC AP, and also Mr. Raj, the German University. We are going to sign one MOU today for the technology transfer. And the same way, we are going to sign MOU with our new incubators, then for the startups. Then with this, actually, we are going to sign a few MOUs today. And before I conclude, I would like to appreciate the efforts of Dean SAS Professor S. Srinivas, Associate Dean Dr. M.V. Rajnikant, Convener Dr. Ramakant Illa, and all faculty and staff members and research scholars and students to organize this National Science Day. A huge round of applause to all of you. I request all the students to take the advantage of this. I also thank all the school children who have come to participate in the Science Day celebrations. I thank all the school administrators to send their kids here, students here. And with this, I'll stop here. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor. VIT AP students are requested to stay for the entire session. You will be provided with on-duty leave. So now may I request Dr. Venkat Rajnikant, Associate Dean, School of Advanced Sciences, to introduce the Chief Guest, Sri M. Jagadish.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy that I got a chance to introduce Sri Mandava Jagadish Garu, Chief Technology Officer of Amar Raja Batteries Limited, and I'm very thankful to him for accepting our invitation. And I would also like to thank R&D scientists from Amar Raja Batteries, Sri Ebenezer Garu and Sri Vasudeva Garu, for attending this event. Thank you very much, sir. So I'm very privileged to give a brief introduction to Sri Mandava Jagadish Garu. Jagadish Mandava is a member of the Amar Raja Group Growth Committee and also a senior member of the Executive Committee of Amar Raja Group. He is associated with the Amar Raja Group for over 30 years. Prior to the current assignment, he held various positions in the organization in the areas of business leadership, strategic planning, new business development initiatives, technology development, project management, etc. He has been part of the startup team that introduced the new generation of VRLA battery technology in the country, which has revolutionized the way energy storage systems are designed and installed for mission critical applications in telecom networks, data centers, oil and gas infrastructure, railway transportation solutions, solar power, etc. He was also instrumental in design and development of hugely successful Amaron and PowerZone branded automotive batteries and was responsible for the technology transfer from Johnson Controls Inc. of USA. He also played anchor role in establishing a modern two-wheeler battery plant and also state-of-the-art tubular lead-acid battery plant. He worked in Amar Raja Batteries in various capacities, including as Head of Engineering, Head of Production, Head of Projects and Environment, Chief Operations Officer, and at present he holds the portfolio of Chief Technology Officer. He is now focused on driving new energy storage technologies, including the lithium-ion technology for various applications like electric and hybrid vehicles, energy storage, telecommunication, etc. And is instrumental in setting up a separate team to initiate in-house development of lithium-ion technology. He is now instrumental in setting up an innovation center cum pilot scale production facility for the manufacturing of advanced lithium-ion cells and pack modules. He is also co-author of many scientific publications and contributed to several prominent electrochemical power source programs as well. He also has many applications filed for obtaining patents which are at various stages of evaluation. He was instrumental in ARBL achieving several innovation awards like the CII Industrial Innovation Award in the category of large enterprise, one of the top 25 innovative companies in the year 2019, and the Golden Peacock Innovative Product and Service Award for 2020. Jagdish Garu obtained BTech degree in Mechanical Engineering from Mysore University, Mysore, and postgrad and PG diploma in Planning and Projects from University of Hyderabad. He also completed General Management and Leadership Development Program from Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. His areas of expertise include energy storage technologies, green energy initiatives, and smart grid integration. So with this brief introduction, I'm very pleased to invite Shri Jagdish Garu to deliver his address to the gathering.
Vice Chancellor Dr. Kotareddy Garu, Registrar Dr. Jagdish Garu, Dean Dr. Srinivas Garu, Associate Dean Dr. Rajnikant Garu, and Dr. Ramakant Garu, and esteemed faculty of VIT and dear students. One thing that I observed when I reading this individual names, I think I'm one of the least qualified to be sitting on the dais. Probably I am not even qualified to be sitting in the front rows of this hall. Probably I should be competing for sitting at the last seats, and unfortunately I don't see any vacancy there. Everything has been occupied by students, and I hope and I wish them that all of them get a higher qualification and they compete to be in the front rows. And with that, I would like to thank VIT management for inviting me to be the chief guest for today's an important day, which is National Science Day, and to be the chief guest here. And my association with VIT has been almost 10 years. When I was actually heading the technology development programs at Amar Raja Tirupati, we used to have a lot of interaction with VIT Vellore, wherein we have taken combined development projects, and one of them we have achieved a joint patent between VIT Vellore and Amar Raja. So that has been the association with VIT so far, and after that, as Vice Chancellor has explained, we were in a lot of discussions in signing the MOU, developmental projects and several things. Even yesterday my team members also had discussions with various faculty members and associated students. So with that, coming back to the theme, which is a very apt theme, because it says empowering Indian youth. So unless the country encourages the youth, because they are the future of the society, the country, so unless the youth is empowered, there's no way the country can progress to be a developed nation. So like the Prime Minister often says, Viksit Bharat. So if we want to really see Bharat Viksit, develop, we need to have a lot of science and engineering development in this country, and without which it would be very difficult. Just you can take few examples. For example, you take say Britain in the years of 1600 and 1700, the Industrial Revolution and a lot of science and engineering activities taking place, developing, especially those days, developing the gun and the other one, the Firangi. So with that they are able to conquer the entire world, loot the entire world and take back whatever is the prosperity that is there in the other countries. From there onwards you can see maybe there's a violent past, but if you see the other things like how did US actually develop, it is because it had a lot of institutes, good reputed universities, and it has attracted great talent from not only within their country, but they have attracted talent from other countries like India and other European countries and other Asian countries. And with their borrowed knowledge, but by imparting and giving them a lot of resources, they are able to develop their country. And the recent example that we can take is China. And in China, I mean, there's huge difference. I mean, everybody knows that if you can Google, you know that China got developed only after 1990s. Before 1990, India and China were at the same economic level, right from the country's GDP to the individual income of the people. So we are at same, but now we see, and our GDP, China's GDP is almost 5 times that of Indian GDP. While in 1990 we were the same. It was the same for both the countries. So how did this happen? It is because they are able to develop a lot of science and technology in their country. And one example that I can give, because I visited China maybe several times, more than 10 times or maybe around 15 times, and I interact with so many people there. And I can see that if we were trying to, in Amaraja we were trying to recruit few people in mechanical engineering, chemical engineering and electronics and other that, and we always found it very difficult to recruit them. Because everybody, whether they study mechanical or electrical or electronics, they get into only computer science. So we were facing huge difficulties. So I just asked our counterparts in China, where we had a little bit of collaboration and partnerships, and they said that absolutely no problem. If they want any engineers in those core areas, they would easily get, and they are determined to stay back in the core area and work in the core area, develop in the core area, and contribute to the development of the organization, indirectly to the country. So that's, of course, whether if you say whether is it bad that people in India, they got carried away and got into computer science, definitely may not be, because they have created wealth for this country, maybe that has given us some development, and we are enjoying the fruits of that. But actually the dearth of talent in core areas is one thing that is really affecting the country, and that's where actually encouraging students to get into the science stream and core engineering team is very, very important. And it's good that now the government is putting a lot of emphasis nowadays on that. And is it that India is, the talent in India is so bad, or is it that the culture-wise we are very bad? But if you just dig into our history, maybe you take 2000 years of history, India was leading in science and technology. There were so many scientists. I mean, maybe the word scientist was not there those times, but there were so many equivalent of scientists who have developed many great things, including, definitely everybody knows that, including the zero, wherein that has helped all the mathematicians and entire science around these things to progress so well. So right from, say, in the areas of mathematics, astronomy, medicine, maybe what's that, science, and especially even some of this surgery. So the huge lot of brain was there. Actually, our people were leading the world in terms of that science development. They were contributing so much. But there were some dark periods in our country wherein there was invasions from other countries, and then the Britishers came, and then there was some problem, and the entire education system has got destroyed. But in the last 75 years, we are trying to rebuild that. Maybe the pace has taken place in the last few decades. So with that, I am sure, I think India will also progress, but only thing is only when we have the youth taking not the easy route, but take the difficult route to prosperity. So if all of you have the similar aim, or the youth have the similar aim, I think I am sure that the country can develop. I just talked about that 2000 years of history, but even if you take in the last 75 years, there was a lot of scientists who have actually helped, including today we celebrate on the National Science Day with Raman effect, the discovery of invention of Raman effect. So there are many scientists in India after that also, and there are many scientists even in the local area, if you take Andhra Pradesh as a state. Apart from that, I would like to share some of my experiences on what has been the approach of actually developing an innovative product, and how we were able to actually be successful in the marketplace vis-a-vis the incumbents at that point of time, like the big names at that time. The Amar Raja we introduced the product, part of Amar Raja Industries, the industrial lead acid batteries way back in 1992, and at the time there were behemoths in the lead acid industry. But one thing, there was a lot of discussion on how do we take on those big players and how do we be successful. So one of the things that the route that we have taken up is to go with some innovative product as compared to the product that is already available in the market. Because if you go with the same product or similar product, then you have to compete on their cost. And I don't think a person who is investing afresh can make anything at a lower cost than the already established players, because all of them, they would have invested their money long before, and some of their assets have been written off. So if you are going with the Me Too product, it is very difficult. So that's where actually we thought that we should go with some innovations into the product, the same product, but with some innovative things, so that we can actually differentiate our product versus others, and that's how we can actually get some market share from our competition. So from that point onwards, we have taken an approach saying that every new product that we introduce into the market should have at least 3 innovative or unique selling proposition, USPs, as compared to the existing product, if at all there is an existing product. If it is a new product, then we not only take benchmark from the local or within the India, but we take benchmark from the internationally available products, and we say that even if they are going to come to India and establish their product here, still we should be superior to them. So this has been one of the things that we could incorporate into our research thinking, which has actually helped us to be gaining market share. And today I am proud to say that Amaron is the largest selling lead acid batteries in this country, and we have beaten even the our competition, which is like 30-40 years, which got established 30-40 years even previous to that. So that has really helped us. So that could be one of my sharing of experiences with all of you. And the other one is, if I had to just give a couple of suggestions or advices, you can take it either way, would be like, if you are looking at getting into or trying to develop something new, whether it is an invention or making an innovative product, so you need to always ensure that you are focused on your end object. and you can't be deviating. Because one example I can give is in the last 4 or 5 years, you have seen a lot of startup companies, and these startup companies trying to raise their valuation and get into initial public offers, raise funds from the public, and those startups which reach a valuation of $1 billion are called unicorns. So in the race to become unicorn, many of the good startup companies, they have lost their focus. They deviated from actually what is their core, the aim, that is development of a real innovative product to the market. They deviated from that, and they were more focused on how do I build my startup valuation and become a unicorn, become 1 billion, raise money and be noticed in the country. While getting noticed in the country is definitely not a bad idea, but losing focus on the development is a real big problem. And in fact, we, as Amar Raja, we also have invested into some of those startup companies, and the experience has not been so good. So, and when we analyzed, and this is one of the things that we found, that the focus has been diverted. They lack the focus, or it got diverted. And second one is those people who are, the students especially, those who are yet to get into this one, who are still in the final years of education or something like that. So, one of the greatest scientists, Dr. Abdul Kalam has said, dream big. And definitely nothing wrong in dreaming big, but only thing is, once you dream big, you need to have a specified plan how you want to reach there. So you have to dream big, definitely, and you have to specify how you are going to reach there step by step. You can't be jumping right from, say, ground floor to the first floor just like that. You can't jump. You have to definitely take the staircase, and step by step you need to go to that place. But only ensure that the steps are not very small. They are sufficiently big, slightly bigger than that you can really take, so that you will be able to reach your goal much faster. So these are the two things that I thought I'll just talk to you. And before I close my talk, I would like to just mention about one point that Vice Chancellor has mentioned, the industry and institution partnerships. Definitely this is, Amar Raja believes in having partnerships with institutions. But probably everybody is aware that in India we are not at the level where some of the countries are there in this industry institution partnerships, maybe because we started much later than some of those universities in the Western countries or maybe Far East. We are definitely interested. We will be encouraging various institutes to get into these. We already have memorandum of understanding with 7 premier institutes, and definitely VIT AP is one of them, and the others are like we have with IIT Hyderabad, Tirupati, ISER Tirupati, then ARCA, that is another research institute, may not be a directly educational institute, IIT Bombay. So these are some of the institutes that we have, and the other two are like one is VIT AP and the other one is the SRM Amravati or AP. So these are the institutes that we are already having partnerships, and we definitely encourage these things. But only one, during our internal discussions, one thing that gets highlighted is the speed of actually achieving the end result. So when the project is taken up, because industry will be in a hurry, because there is already a burning problem, burning issue, and unless we resolve that, we can't actually move forward. So the time required to actually resolve those issues could be one of the reasons why there is a little bit of what I can say, a bit of doubt in the minds. But the way we want to approach that particular problem is partner with the institutes on a long-term goal and a futuristic technology, rather than actually doing something on little bit of advancements in the existing technology. Look at a bit, the technology that is likely to come in the next 3 to 5 years, maybe 7 years. So the partnership in between the industry and institution can be in those areas so that there is no pressure on both the institute and also from the internal members of the industry. So that's the way we are taking the approach, and we are encouraging partnerships with the institutions. Maybe going forward, maybe once the ecosystem completely develops, at that point of time, there's a possibility even the short-term projects can still be given to the institutes as well. So with these few remarks, then I would like to once again thank the Vice Chancellor and management of VIT AP for inviting me and bearing with me. Thank you very much, and all the best to all of you.
Thank you, Sri M. Jagadish, for those enlightening words. We will play a video now. From Amar Raja Advanced Technologies. as our chief guest mentioned, scientific collaborations and partnerships are key to progress. To introduce the team behind an important academic industry collaboration, may I invite Dr. Sudha Ellison M., Deputy Director, Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship Cell, VIT University, to join us on the stage and take over the session.
A very good morning to all. Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship Center, IAEC, has 15,000 square feet of space dedicated for innovation and incubation activities. It has 50 plus incubatees currently incubated at VTBIF, working to build new products in various sectors and to set up their own startups. And IAEC is very much contributing to the National Science Day today in line with the theme Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation, and also in line with Viksit Bharat 2047. So in this regard, we will have MOU signing by our esteemed Director of VTBIF, Shri B. Nagarjuna Garu, and our Honorable VC Sir, Dr. S.V. Kotareddy, with our strategic partners and a few startups incubated at VIT University. So now I request Dr. Amit Chavan, Director of IAEC, to accompany Nagarjuna Garu to the stage. Firstly, we will have the MOU signing with our strategic partner HDFC Parivartan. I invite Mr. Pawan Kumar, Senior VP and Regional Head, Andhra Pradesh, to the stage to sign the MOU. I request VC Sir to felicitate Mr. Pawan Kumar. I request Mr. Pawan Kumar to say a few words.
So good morning, students, distinguished Chief Guest Jagdish Garu, Vice Chancellor of the University here. We are privileged to be associated on this National Science Day, and we are happy to be a part of the celebrations. Coming to HDFC Bank, as such in the state of AP, We are participating across the region. This is the fourth university, this is the fourth university where we got associated. We are through our Parivartan, this is an objective what the bank has through their corporate social responsibility. We have an objective to encourage startups, and we participate in a big way through the grants as well, sir. We'll be more than happy to come back to you, and the MOU definitely should help us to participate more. On the technology front, all the educational institutions and the universities across the state and on pan-India level also, they are using the technology which will definitely help them to have better reconciliation on their banking technology front. So we request the university also to look into and help win-win situation where we will be able to participate not only on the CSR front, on all the other occasions also, sir. We will be more than happy to participate further. Thank you again for giving us this opportunity.
Next we have the MOU signing with IES. I request Ma'am Hema Chaudhary ma'am to please come. Next we have MOU signing with our VIT student startups incubated at VTBIF. First I'll invite the founder of Padavi Private Limited, Ms. Anvesha, onto the stage to sign the MOU. Next, I invite the founder of Tech2Green Private Limited, Mr. Parnab Das, onto the stage. Next, I invite the founder of Vistara Private Limited, Dr. Ramasheetan sir, onto the stage to sign the MOU. Next, I invite the founder of Spectrix Private Limited, Mr. Suryakant Sahu, onto the stage. Next, I invite the founder of Femto Private Limited, Tahir Abbas. I request Dr. Sandhya to take over. Yeah, I request PC sir to felicitate our VTBF director, Sri Nagarjuna Garu. I request Dr. Sandhya to take over.
Thank you everyone for making a new milestone in our research collaborations by signing the MOUs. I request to all the students stay back for the technical session after inaugural ceremony. Now may I request the Vice Chancellor and Registrar to felicitate the Chief Guest, Sri M. Jagadish. Dr. Ebenezer. Dr. Vasudeva Rao P. Now may I request Dr. Ila Ramakant, Associate Professor, Head, Department of Chemistry, Convener of National Science Day 2025, to propose a vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Guest and other dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty colleagues, students and faculty from other institutions, staff and students of VIT AP, good afternoon. I am glad to present the vote of thanks on the inaugural ceremony of the National Science Day celebrations at VIT AP. Firstly, on behalf of the VIT AP family, we express our sincere thanks to our Chief Guest, Sri Mandava Jagdish Garu, and colleagues Dr. Ebenezer Garu and Dr. Vasudeva Garu from Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies Private Limited for accepting our invitation. And we are very grateful to our Chancellor Sir Dr. G. Vishwanathan and our Vice Presidents who always encouraged us in a progressive path with their steadfast and continuous support. And we are sincerely thankful to our Vice Chancellor Professor S.V. Kotareddy Garu and Registrar Professor Jagdish Garu for their support and encouragement at all stages of the groundwork for organizing National Science Day 2025. The guidance, support and encouragement of Professor Srinivas Garu, Dean, and Dr. Rajnikant Garu, Associate Dean from School of Advanced Sciences in all our efforts to date is sincerely thanked and gratefully acknowledged. I am very grateful to the meticulous planning, hard work, coordination and cooperation of all committees for the past few months in making NSD 2025 celebrations an ambitious and motivating platform for empowering Indian youth for global leadership in science and innovation for Viksit Bharat 2047 in collaboration with Amar Raja Advanced Cell Technologies. The active and timely support of SDC, CTC and social media team, Deputy Director Student Welfare, PRO's office, Assistant Director emails and purchase and HR departments, estates, maintenance and security departments, chief wardens of hostels and SAS staff is sincerely thanked. We are very thankful to the sincere efforts of the organizing team members and research scholars. We wish all the participants a great experience of National Science Day celebrations 2025 at VIT AP. Thank you all very much once again for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ila Ramakant, the convener of National Science Day 2025. So with this, we are closing the inaugural ceremony for the National Science Day 2025. We'll start the next session in 5 minutes. All the participants are requested to stay for the next session. Thank you.